Hello and welcome. It's me, Robert, also known as Robert's Mods and Reviews. Call me whatever you like. I have a treat for you today. This one I actually forgot I had just by chance, I guess. I don't know, so I guess I wasn't out of stuff to do just yet, especially with something that I've been wanting to do for a while. Now, to get into the topic, there have been a lot of Nerf LMG style blasters out there. The Vulcan, which I have. If you remember, this is belt fed. Put the belt in here. Close this down. It should lock right up usually. Do that. Load the belt in, and it's usually on automatic fire or manual prime. But what if I tell you that, and the next one coming up here is a little bit newer, 2016. The Vulcan's 2008. The Stampede, the next iteration of the LMG. Same thing. Still functional. Even after finding it in the thrift store for $6. Then, the next one being the infamous, the newest blaster of the Elite line. If you remember, that little hole right here in the back, you load a dart into it. I'm going to put 3 in. And batteries are dying. Forgive the low rate of fire. But the blaster that you may see behind me, what if it's one that was around way before Mega, way before Elite? A few years before Mega began, because this blaster came out in 2010. 3 years before Mega even put out their first Mega Blaster. So these starts out of the question. And 2 years before the Elite line. So this starts out of the question too. What am I talking about today? Friends, I'm talking about what you may have seen behind me. The N-Strike Stampede ECS. ECS also stands for Electronic Clip System. Yes, I know they're magazines, not clips. I'll call them clips or mags, whatever I choose. Don't like it, fight it over it in the comments. Now, as you just saw, right? A little teaser for you. Gonna break down the attachments and go over them separately. Now, the Stampede ECS came out in 2010. Yeah, I know, around the same year as the dreaded Deploy, and a year after the Long Strike. But no worries. This is automatic. This is electronic direct plunger. While the Deploy, is reverse plunger. And the Long Strike is reverse plunger. Your questions may be, what darts did this come with? Why am I showing it today? And how did I get this beast when I haven't had it before? Well, I have someone special to thank for that. Someone named Cody Jocelyn in the Nerf community. I believe that's his name. Sorry if I'm butchering the last name. I know it was Cody. He bought me one of those and sent it to me. He bought it from someone in Australia. But this is an orange trigger, not a gray trigger, which makes this video much better. Not that I have anything against gray trigger models, they'll just get modified anyway. And this will too. I have this big box right here full of Hasbro darts, stickies, all kinds of darts in here, even some elites. But darts I'm going to show you today have been around since 2006. And I happen to have a bunch of them. Only grabbing a few, I'm not grabbing the amount to fill all 318 mags. This right here is Streamlined Darts. As you already know, the Elite line came out in 2012, 2 years after the Stampede, and decimated the End Strike and Clip system and blasters. Meaning, no more Stampede in stores, no more Recon in stores, and cry your hearts out, no Vulcan in stores. If you're lucky, you can buy one off a friend for cheap. Or have someone that doesn't like Nerf and just collects them to give to you. Now, these are Streamlined Darts. As you already know, Streamlined Darts have a poor, just poor in general. The stem goes up to about here. So you could actually cut this right into a half length if you wanted to. Don't see the point in doing that when this worker has half lengths you can already get for $5 on Amazon. And from what I remember, these darts don't work with elite springers, i.e. the Alpha Trooper, Retaliator, the Delta Trooper, some new, and the rest of the springers of the Elite line. While with the End Strike line, we have this bad boy that I'm going over today, the Deploy, Recon, and a few select others that use the Eclipse system line. Now, another fun fact for the Stampede was, the Stampede was the first Nerf blaster to come out with these 18-round mags. And lo and behold, first blaster to include them, Hasbro included 3 18-rounders and 1 6 because they could. That's literally what I think of 6 clips. They're not that good to begin with. Tiny, useless. Could turn them into shorties, turn them into 4-rounders. I plan to do to most of mine. Now, Stampede mags now are pretty hard to come by. Thrift stores, you can find them for pretty cheap. Online, not too cheap. Well, I have seen the Stampedes, just the blaster itself, no mag, most of the time no battery tray, on eBay, going for almost $100. At least that's what I've seen. The price may have shot down since then, but I'm not sure. And keep in mind, stuff like this is hard to come by, and the performance is not all that great. It has about 35, it goes about 35 feet, or 45, depending on what one you get, I guess. This is the Australian model, I believe, even though it's an orange trigger. So, I don't know. Maybe it's because this is from Australia. Who knows? It also has, before I fire this for you guys real quick, if you see right here, a safety. And as you saw, anemic rate of fire. Huge jam door. the attachments the Stampede came with, one useful, one not so useful. Let's go over the crappy one first. Whoop, 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 whoop. The shield. But this is older, so forgive that. Let's see if that I could get it to work. There we go. Somewhat works now. This grip only came with the Stampede. There is no more like it. 3 years later, another bipod came out with the dreaded Centurion. But anyway, this thing is amazing. Sturdy. People complain about these actually coming out. Really good lock. And, you guessed it, goes on Nerf rail. I'm going to put it here since this is an LMG, and it's a bipod to be an LMG. LMG. This thing is insane. If you watch Captain Xavier, he has one of these called Ire. Now, I do not remember how he mentioned her earning that nickname. But let me know what you think in the comments below about that. Because if you watch Captain Xavier's older videos on Ire, stuff before nowadays, you will see Ire in all her glory, painted up in his colors. Oh, Ire's beautiful. I want to make this one just like it, but I don't know how to do something like that yet. There you go. This is what it looks like with the shield. Like I said, useless. But this isn't. This thing is really sturdy. And if you want to do tack reloads, not easy to do. You have to grab the mag and be able to reload. So, something like this. It's got a little peephole sight right here. It's got tack rail, big tack rail here, tack rail on both sides, tack rail here, tack rail right here. And a big ass safety switch. Why does that have a safety? Because Hasbro, why not? Now, you're gonna rain on your parade just a little bit. These, I was looking to get one of these for free. I have seen stuff like these. This brand new in box go up to $300 on Amazon and eBay, which is ridiculous. There's this one seller on eBay that sells new in box stuff for thousands. I mean, even the Elite line, new Elite stuff. I think I've seen a Thunderhawk on there for, I think, $1,500, something like that. It's insane. But, point you down, this is huge. This was $50 when it first came out. I myself remember getting one a very long time ago, but as we all know, during that era, during the time when you're a kid, the bullies will have fun from messing with you. In this case, the bullies I dealt with destroyed most of my stuff. But I haven't been outside in a while now. I've been going out for walks, but that's about it. Which is why this is still alive today. And I'm going to be modifying this to a pretty good point where it will have performance that's somewhat better. I can't rewire it yet. I don't have the skills yet, and I want to rewire something like this, where I only have one shot. If I had, like, spare circuit boards lying around, or, let's see, say I had just old pieces of, like, old battery trays that are no longer usable anymore, something like that, you know? Maybe. I'm daydreaming, but all I'm going to say is there's not much to say about this beautiful blaster. Oh, almost forgot. This has a story behind it. Back in the day when this was leaked, it was leaked with this, with the shield, which is not grabbing, it is staying on the floor. This is going right here. It was supposed to come with a 50-round drum. The schematics are even available when you look up Stampede ECS. But Stampede ECS 50. There's a few that have been released with Stampede ECS 50 on the side of it, but still 3 18-round mags, a 6-round mag. When it would have come with a 50. This is the unfinished drum, but to give you an idea, this is what it would look like. To be fully honest, I wish Hasbro released that 50-round drum with this. There is one thing, though, that I wish was re-released. The Stampede I really want to see again. New Elite internals, the Elite paint job, the works. Yes, we have a Rapid Strike. Hell, some people classify this as a new Stampede. But come on. Stampede wasn't meant to be this. It was meant to be this. 6D batteries in the back. Massive battery tray here. Holds 6D batteries, like I said. 2 Phillips head screws, undo those, and it'll come out. I have my drill here. As you can see, 2 Phillips head batteries. Remove this massive battery tray. Put your batteries in. You put this back in the back of the blaster. And you put the screws back in. There are many of these out there. Of course, there's this one. There's a green one, I believe, the Sonic green, something like that. And I think there's a clear one. I don't know. You'll have to let me know in the comments below if there is or not, because I'm not aware of them. But that's heavy, by the way. With the release of the Rapid Strike, this thing, along with the rest of the Elite line, not just the Rapid Strike, the Stampede, and all the rest of the clip system and strike blasters disappeared for good. You can still find them all over the damn place, but you can no longer get them on store shelves. My heart bleeds. But if you were to find a Stampede at a thrift store, if you were to find one, oops, forgive me, I'm not good at editing, so I can't edit most of this crap out. If you were to find this at a thrift store, if someone was going to give you one just for the hell of it, say, here, take this, I don't use these things anymore. Take it. Stampede is amazing. No, it's not powerful, it's not the end-all, be-all blaster, but you can make it be something like that. We wire this correctly, put a good enough spring in there, and oh my god, this thing can really fling some foam. Now, also keep in mind, the Stampede isn't the best stock, as I showed. And this is the reason. These darts are terrible. Terrible crap, as I call them. Streamlined darts just weren't that good to begin with. I know because I got into the Nerf hobby in 2006, okay? I am 20 years old now. I've been in the hobby since 2006. I've been modding since 2014 or 15, I don't know. I'll have to look back on my own memories on Facebook and see. Well, now, there is Elites, but these burn your wallets to a freaking crisp. Which is why I got a bucket full of Elite clone darts. As you can see. It's a Lego bucket. But it's got dirts. So many darts. I'm gonna have to cut this video here. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button below. Please subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you think of the not the Rapid Strike. Oh my god, I got it in my head now. Of the Stampede. Is it a worthwhile blaster to you? Do you have one? Do you want one? I have one. I want another one. I want two, actually. I want two more, because I love the Stampede. Let me know in the comments below. If you happen to not like the Stampede, if you just don't like anything related to Nerf, the dislike button is there too. I don't see why you would dislike the video, though. But give me your opinion on Stampede in the comments below. Let me know what you think. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye. Really? Once again, bye-bye.